MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right. Settling in now, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Houston, the center fielder, George.
Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. One away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Sanchez is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23.
Digging in now, Michael Brantley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Abreu moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox,
ready with the first pitch.
Fielder.
Here it comes.
Leury.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 1 out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
Line drive to left. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Third, the first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. The American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch, 2-3 go the White Sox. We are
leading off for the Astros, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitting .429. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia moves over. 2 gone.
Batting 6.
Stepping into the box, number 44. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a
looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Stepping up now, Yohan Moncada. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Grounded back up the middle. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, James McCann. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Matt Skoll. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Cole has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. No balls and one strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's a .333 hitter. Strike one to start the at-bat. And the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here, And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
A ball and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Reddick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in, Leury Garcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air to center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Next for Chicago.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Cole's ready. 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw to the plate. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The third baseman.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Yuli Gurriel will be next. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that's in there, base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout. His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Abreu charging in on it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now batting, number 44, and their runners at the corners now. And a ball 1-0. Popped up. Abreu trying to get there, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. In now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 to Chirinos.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Robinson Chirinos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Now batting.
So striding in, Matt Skoll, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
From the stretch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Here's George Springer. And then I'm sure the starter.
Leading off for Houston, the center fielder, number 4.
Jay Spry, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
For the White Sox, number 57, Jay Spry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Outside, 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in.
Shut him down now.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So he got him swinging. Jose Altuve becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 5 runs, just 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The third base
digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-1 pitch. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
The first baseman,
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
No hits to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A throw to the plate. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in, number 44. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1-0 the count. Late that time for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And into the box now, Adam Engel. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Brantley is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The right fielder.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Altuve at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Hit sharply on the ground. There is Altuve, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Into center field, line drive base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Garcia racing back at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Jimenez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Fastball well outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now in the box, Jose Altuve. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. No balls and one strike. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Brantley is under it. One down.
Now batting.
One out for Chicago here in the sixth. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now.
Up next for the White Sox.
Standing in, James McCann. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Toss behind the back. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not getting. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that the 7 runs they've put on the scoreboard today have been a total effort from this lineup. Everyone is doing their job right now, and that's something they've continued to emphasize to their players. He just hopes to see them stay on the attack the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, Michael Brantley. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Jimenez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Gurriel.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Garcia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Contrary to the usual strategy of working the count, they've been jumping all over the first pitch they're seeing, and that has translated into a bunch of hits. And more importantly, runs on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chris Davinsky.
He's set. Here it comes. Altuve at second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in for Houston, number 40.
Leading off for the Astros, the designated hitter, number 44.
Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Number 44 becomes the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 7 runs, just 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Robinson Chirinos will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36.
In now, Jose Abreu. Career numbers against Will Harris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line toward right center, and there's a base hit. So there you go, the possible time run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Now batting.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Abreu rounds third and is striding for home. He will score, and the White Sox have tied it. It's now a 7-7 game.
Number 74.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eloy Jimenez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Ready once again, James McCann. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, granted, my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. The relay.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. See you later. Over the wall. Home run. Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Correa scoops it up, and that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Engel. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 10. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He starts off the inning against.
Leading off for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh.
Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 48.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
And he is in there.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, George Springer. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve in the past against Alex Colomé. He's 1 for 2. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip
Now
your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Got him to go down swinging there. Michael Brantley is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Chicago White Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Aaron Bummer pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watley, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network.